Karr Club started with IVC knowing that Bob Karr, who was in the last chapters of his existence, was needing or wanting to get together with a bunch of folks of his age group and that sort of stuff. And so what we did with Lynn's encouragement is Steve Davis got a bunch of us together and we sent and had coffee and it started down at Bainbridge Bakers and whatnot, and we ultimately wound up here. And more guys sort of got together, and someone would bring Bob, and he would join us, and one of his favorite things was to sing the fight song for Franklin High School, which he memorized. And so we had a good conversation, and that's how this began 4 or 5 years ago. You can ask every one of these guys, and no one will know exactly when it began. And so that's how it started. And Bob left us, but you know, it continues on, and we have Blaine with us now to sort of remind us this is where we're going to be at somewhere in our lives. Anyhow, we never know what we're going to talk about, and so when Carol asked what we did, I'm going to say we talked about everything and nothing. And last week we talked about herring balls and sea lions. Most of these people volunteer or have volunteered remarkably in this community. And so coming out and being part of a coffee group, sure, let's go do that. And it's worked better than many of us thought, because we never know what we're going to talk about. And, you know, they're chattering up a storm over there and I haven't a clue what it's about. But anyhow, it's pleasurable. I would suggest that IVC has a bunch of queens that run the place, and if they're queens, I'm merely a drone. And the reality is, I grew up here, my kids grew up here, and if we can give back, that's part of what we do.